What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Monday, everybody. Excuse me. Had a pretty solid day. Pretty solid weekend overall, actually. Curious how everybody else's weekends went. How did you do with the sports betting? Did your favorite sports ball teams win or lose, or whatever? Did you watch the thing this morning? I am personally low energy today because I am the stay up too late watching Game of Thrones and Rings of Power. Stayed up too late watching those last night, so I'm kind of tired today. Kind of dragging today. Got up early to get the boys on the bus. Got to the gym for a little bit of workout. I'm tired, guys. I am tired. We had a ton of really good football games yesterday. Really good football games yesterday. Am I allowed to call it? Am I allowed to call it football? Hold on. USD to euro. Okay, it's equal. All right, so yeah, I'm allowed to call it football, not American football. A lot of really close, really fun games yesterday in the world of American football, I guess. Let's say hi to the chat. You don't gamble anymore, Lady Magic. I don't really gamble either. I don't really gamble. I mean, occasionally I'll throw a bet out there if the betting partner is right and the risk reward is there, right? Ebunk, welcome back to the live stream. Good to see you. Limbicago, see a penguin there in the live stream. Cinder says hello all. Winky face. Mike Madness, hello. Aloha, Richard. Had a great weekend. Sorry I missed you yesterday. Yeah, we had the surprise live stream. I wanted to spend the morning before football started getting the Fafnir testing in, trying Fafnir out in some real world situations for me on my server with my account. And we'll talk about it a little bit whenever we get to that point. Robert Catania, does anyone like Keros? We're gonna talk about Keros first, Robert. RPG Holic, so you're Fafnir today, kind of dragon? Kind of dragon, that's real clever. Thank you for that. Mikkel says, greetings from Greece. What's the best thing to buy, not counting items with coins, Fafnir dolls, or the chests? Mikhail, it depends on your goals for your account. If you're using any of those three heroes, then the chests are the better value. Otherwise, it's the dolls. Otherwise, I would actually recommend if you're not using Marcus, Anvari, or Tristan, I would probably just buy items. I would buy Lycanthrope Fangs, Lamort's cards. That's what I would buy, personally. Chris Green asks, hey Charlie, do you know when Keros will be in the summoning spheres? I do not know. Not really sure. This chair, oh my gosh, I've got to replace this chair. Oh, it's giving me all kinds of trouble. Yeah, so we had a live stream yesterday. We talked about some Fafnir matchups and when I would use Fafnir and when I won't use Fafnir, and I'm not so sure. Well, we'll talk about it when we get to it. Yeah, that'll be the best thing. Let's talk about Keros first. Keros is like the most important thing that we got to deal with right now. So this event, and I did an event video about it. I guess that I can't read. I said that the energy task reset. It does not reset. I don't know why I said that in the video. Thank you, Finkelzo, and about a half dozen other people for pointing it out. I think that I was not quite awake yet when I recorded the video. I'm not really clear on the situation. The Perfection of Darkness event is a different kind of shady to me. But that's okay. It's not as bad as a limited time only thing. It's just, whatever. So you have all of these tasks where you earn the darkness coins that you use to, you buy stuff from the Perfection of Darkness shop. But you have these two tasks right here, day after day, to unlock the Dark Star of Nephthys fragments. And I think there's another one. Is it this one? maybe it's the VIP task. I don't know why my scroll wheel isn't working. Is it just the Hydra? Okay, here we go. So spending energy gives you the Crown of Darkness fragments. So completing these two tasks, right, 100%, you're gonna have a hard time doing 6,000 energy in 3 days unless you spend a little bit. You know, the average player, I think, in order to get to the 1,500 or whatever it is for the daily, I think the average player has to spend, I think, 200 emeralds, maybe 300 emeralds a day to get to 2,000. I'm sorry, to get to the 1,500, I should say. Unless you've got some saved up energy bottles or some theater tickets that you want to spend. Getting 2,000 energy in a day is going to cost you a little bit more emeralds. But you do have the emerald spin task, so it's okay. And you have the collect Titanite to get more of the items. And is it just... Oh, here we go. And then summons in a summoning circle, you know, doing 80. I wish that we had time to prepare for this, but 80 isn't too bad if you've got, you know, an opportunity, if you've got a bunch stacked up. You get more of the crown from the activity points, and then finally you get more of the crown from fighting the Hydra. So you can do some of these as a free-to-play, right? The Hydra fighting, you can do that for free. You know, you get 3 fights per day, and it's a 3-day event. You can get a good amount of artifacts, right? If after trying him out, he's disappointing. Okay. I regret that I used coins to get Keros to 3 stars. Okay, Richard. Okay. If new heroes an indication, Keros may not be in summoning spheres for about a year. Woof. Started with the event with 1,300 ad tickets. My rainy day has come. Nice. So you can't get that high of an artifact weapon or crown, right? The seal, as far as I know, can be leveled up just like any other seal. But you have to go into this promo and buy these in order to get the artifact weapon and crown ranked up. And it caps at, I believe, a 4-star cap, right? A 4-star cap. Now, has anybody bought any of these? First of all, question, has anybody bought any of these? It doesn't list VIP points as a reward here. So if anybody has bought any of these and can report that factually yes or factually no, 100% certain that it adds to the progression of the VIP task, the Generous Soul VIP task, I would be interested in hearing that. I bought them all and got the VIP rewards. Okay, thank you, iFixit. Thank you. Finkelso bought the free one. Yeah, you saw about the free one too. I haven't spent any money on this fit. So it adds to the VIP. Okay, does it max out the VIP task? If you buy these 2 bundles, does it max it out? I mean, we're talking about $160 here. Is that enough VIP points to max out the VIP task? It's not. Okay, thanks, iFixit. So you got to buy these 2 in order to get to the tier 4. I'm sorry, the 4-star artifact weapon and crown. And without buying these 2, I think you can only get like a 1 or a 2-star artifacts and crown. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I believe I saw some chatter that the average player, you know, just doing the average stuff, the free-to-play stuff, can only get like a 1-star or a 2-star weapon and crown. Maybe close to a 3-star, I don't know. But you need to get these 2 100% to get to the 4-star, from what I understand. Right. And the VIP task repeats every day? Correct. Not sure if someone told you the energy task is not. Yes, Brentus. Finkelzo called me out on my video, and I penned his comment. He was absolutely correct there. Yep. You need to spend $50 more to max it out. VIP task is repeatable each day, but the promo does not come back. Aha. So you buy these 2, and then you spend $15 more. So where do you spend that money? Well, the Emerald Dolls are actually a pretty decent value. And I do want to point out that of the 4 bundles, the $60 bundle is the best one to buy. The $60 bundle has the best Emerald Doll to dollar ratio. But only by a little bit. If you start from the least expensive bundle, the $20 one, this one gets you $1.75 per dollar. The $40 one gets you $1.875 per dollar. The $60 one gives you $2 per dollar, and the $100 one gives you $1.8 per dollar. So almost $2 per dollar on all of them, with the exception of the $60 one, which has the $2. So if you're gonna buy any of them, I guess this is the one to buy. I don't know. The Wish Seed math I didn't do. I'm sure it's around the same. It's probably there. The gold I don't place any value on, and unfortunately the game puts too much value on gold, and it kind of skews the value of some of these packages. And of course the VIP points are good. Yeah, yeah. Spending $100 on a farming game is like getting a stock of dirt for your garden that you don't have. I wish Summoning Spheres task is like getting, let's see, saved up 540 spheres. Oh, wow. Yeah, it would be nice if that was repeatable. Absolutely. That would make sense, too, because that's something that a lot of people have been saving up for a while. Right? Now, I've gotten a couple of fights shared previously. Let's see here. So Killshot, who runs the unofficial Hero Wars mobile Discord, offered to record some videos for me since I don't have that high of a Keros yet. The first thing that I want to say is, obviously, Keros is going to be impactful, right? He's going to be impactful on some level. The big question that I can't answer yet, and maybe in the next couple of days, hopefully by the time this event ends, we can definitively answer one way or the other. The big question is should you focus on Keros instead of, you know, your tanks and your Super Titans that you're currently building? And I don't know the answer to that. But like I said, Killshot, Kyle is his name. He shared some stuff, and I want to share that with you now. So here is the first image. I shared a couple of the images on my video this morning. You see Keros on defense here. We've got Angus and Sigurd as tanks. We have Eden as the lone Super Titan, and Keros. Now, from what I'm understanding, Keros and Ignis provide the best combination, the best synergy of Titans of all of the current Titans, right? And then you have the Angus with Nova 3 Super Titan attack. Angus, Nova 3 Super Titan, showing as a loss here. Of course, it could be random, like depending on who Eden grabs a hold of, it could change. Topaz Blue, I don't think so. I think it's going to be different. I think it's going to be completely different. So here's another fight. Again, we have Keros on defense, the same defensive lineup, Angus, Sigurd, Keros, with Eden and Ignis. We have a similar team attacking with Sigurd instead of Angus. We have the 3 Super Titan plus Nova and tank lineup here. Sigurd attacking, was able to defeat this line. And again, it could come down to RNG with Eden, Nova, whatever. And then, and you can see that this is 118,000 power level, far from a max Keros, but pretty high, pretty high. And then you have, is this the third fight? Yeah, here's the third fight. We have the same defensive team, Angus, Sigurd, Ignis, Keros, Eden on defense. And this one is beating the Moloch tank variants of tank, 3 Super Titans, and Nova. Here's just 3 examples. This is just 3 examples of how Keros is shaken out right now. Now, one thing that we are waiting to look at is the Royals guilds, like the big whale guilds, what they're doing. Like, what are they doing with Keros? How are they using him? Are they using him on offense? Are they using him on defense? I've been looking around a little bit, and nobody in the matchup that we're in right now is utilizing Keros. So I was hoping to have some kind of screenshot that I could edit and put it out there for you guys to show. I just don't have any. I don't have any, and my Keros isn't nearly leveled up high enough. I'm trying to find the screenshots from today's video that I shared. Oh, actually, I'll just dig them out of the video folder. Hold on one sec. Sorry, guys. I should have had these handy. Let's see. Screen capture, Darkness Event Titan. I didn't save them. Did I really not save them? They're not in the screenshots either. What did I do with these? What did I do with these images? Oh my gosh. Maybe they're in Load Runners chat. Fully max Ignis team with a fairly small Keros. I can't find him. I'm sorry, guys. I had him on my MacBook, and now I can't find him. Oh, I just pulled up the video. I'll just pull up the video. Super professional, guys. This is the most professional YouTube live stream I've ever had. Videos. Here we go. Here we go. So here's the fight. Here's the first screen grab that I grabbed. And I don't know who this screenshot belongs to, but this individual has maybe 118,000 is a maxed Keros. Maybe it is. So here is Tank 3 Super Titan Keros attacking the Moloch 3 Super Titan Nova defense. Just another look at a Keros option, and this is an attacking team. And here's another screen grab of a victory with the double tank. I'm sorry, the triple tank with 2 Super Titans, Hyperion and Eden defense. This line appears to defeat that line. There you go. And again, there's a lot of random chance in this with Eden. Anytime you're involving Eden, you know, you got a lot of chance there. Right? I think that whoever did these screenshots, I would love to, you know, give credit where credit is due, but you know, it's kind of impossible to know. I don't even remember which Discord I got them from at this point, or maybe they were sent to me. Possible that they were sent to me. So Killshot did upload some video, but he is at a job site right now, and it's taking a little bit to upload the files to his Dropbox cloud storage. I will share those potentially later on today when I get access to them, or if somebody wants to send me some cool fights featuring Keros, I will absolutely share them here. My thoughts so far with Keros are that he charges slow, right? And here we go. He charges a little slow, and he is, like I said earlier, his most impactful pairing is with Ignis. Why did I click on that? There we go. Come on, let me in. Let me in. I haven't even summoned him in this account. So his ability reads. Oh, I can't even look at his ability, can I? Are you kidding me? I can't even look at his ability. Ah. Let me see if I can find him. Let me see if I can find a screenshot of his ability here. I actually need to save a screenshot of his. That's Russian. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Full screen. Oh, this doesn't show his ability. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. See, guys, what did I tell you? I'm tired. I'm not prepared. Can we just collect some of these resources and use them? So there's 5,000. Spend emeralds. See if I can open some. I just want to summon them real quick so I can look at them. I don't even have enough to... Ah! Okay, get this. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Go ahead and grab him at the 2-star. There we go. Okay. All right. Whatever. Now, continuing with the conversation. From what I understand from Keros so far, from what people have been talking to me about, and in the extremely limited testing that I've done, attacks the enemy in the center for 10 seconds, dealing damage over time. Okay, it seems like he charges slow. He's very far back. Right, he stands in the back of the line, charges slow. I don't like the look of him. I think that it's. I don't like how simple he is. How simple he looks in comparison to some of the other Titans. Like, take a look at Avalon. Like, it just seems like there's more detail with other Titans. Obviously, the Super Titans are gonna have more detail, but so the combinations with Ignis increases the attack of allies by a limited time for 6 seconds. So, you know, if you can use Ignis before you use Keros' ult, then that's kind of the big combo, right? That's the big combo that everybody's kind of thinking about using. I don't know where I'm going to put him in my team. I don't know. Does anybody have any recommendations for how they're going to be using it? Keros is on mobile? Yes, Kevin. King, yes. You can send it to me on Discord and I will test it. Keros not having a lower jaw, I think that's what looks off. Oh, is that what it is? He just seems like he's wearing like a gown. Like he's a... That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. He doesn't have a jaw. It looks like he's just wearing like a jumper or some what are they called? The coveralls, but they're shorts. You know what I mean? Just say no to Keros. Robert says possibly replace Nova, but I like her stun. Pat Fez, are we talking about custom pets? Oh no. Onesie? Oh yeah, sure. We'll call it a onesie. Keros' onesie looks boring. Like it should have some kind of pattern on it. Can't decide if he has it. Oh, it's Romper. It's Romper. Okay, thanks. Unitards. Oh, Unitard works. Can't decide if he's got super long arms or super short legs. Yeah, the what do they call the ape index is a measurement of how long your arms are in relation to your legs or your overall body. The ape index or the gorilla index or something. Something like that. What's up, Hero Wars Guide? So I don't know. I'm not gonna use them for a long time. Like one of the most frequently stated comments to me so far, out of everybody that's used Keros, from the brand new player all the way up to the higher end players, and again, I haven't talked to everybody. I've talked to maybe a dozen people, maybe 15 people about Keros in total, aside from you all. The other Titans have had so much development into them. Your tanks, their skins, their artifacts. Your Super Titans, their skins, their artifacts, their level. The supports that you use, Nova or Ignis or whoever you're using for your Titan team, has had so much time and effort put into them that this new Titan, while certainly going to be impactful, it's going to be a while before they catch up, right? Now, you can use a Titan that's weaker, and this may be how you use Keros. There was the whole sweet spot debate about Nova, so that Nova charges faster. Here we go. Let's switch this back over here. Nova charges faster, so you can use her stun. And her stun, the stun itself does not matter. Her stats don't affect the stun at all. Like the stun lands for no matter what, right? No matter what, the stun would land. If she's level 100 or level 120 or level 50, the stun will stun people, right? The damage is negligible, right? And obviously we're talking about a different type of skill than Keros, but maybe you need to keep him a little bit weaker so that he ults sooner. Maybe that's the play. Looks like a Corgi Titan. What about tanking with Nova and then Keros and 3 supers? Oh, that's a cool idea. Robert, I tell you what, if you can come up with a cool team to try that against, or just any team that you want me to try that against, I'll have Killshot run that fight, and we'll share it. We'll definitely share it. The current song that's playing is ISO. Here, I'll show you. Let's recapture. It's ISO by Stream Beats. Now, we got a lot of waiting and seeing to do. A whole lot of waiting and seeing before we can make a huge determination. No, in my opinion, I think the next Titan that's going to be released on mobile is the Light Titan. I don't know when they're going to release the next Titan. I don't know when Keros is going to be added to Titan summoning spheres. Sorry. I think the next Titan is going to be a Light Titan. That's what I think. It could be next month. They could release one new Titan every month for the next 4 months. Like, we already have the artwork in Facebook and web for four of the new Titans, 2 Darkness and 2 Light Titans. We already have all the artwork and animations in game right now. right? They're not available to summon and unlock and all of that. But it's only a matter of time before mobile implements that artwork and that design and programming into mobile, right? Phil's 3 Super Titan Nova Angus is still stronger. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. The 3 Super Titan Nova tank is just still better. The new gameplay has been released for mobile. Muse, I'm not sure what gameplay you're referring to there. Kevin, they don't want to upset the meta too heavily all at once. I get it. Do you think they will drop all at once for Facebook? I think they're going to do 2 at a time. Although I don't have any. It feels like they might have announced that. See, the Titan news has been running together for me, and I've been made fun of over the last week quite a bit for making a couple of statements in Discord about these Titans. No, you said this and that and the other, and they're like, well, no, we didn't, and it was actually a mobile announcement when we were talking about Facebook and web, and then I said the same thing about mobile, and they were like, oh no, that's Facebook and web, that's not mobile. So I've been having a hard time keeping them straight because they're kind of both info dumping at the same time, and they're different but the same. Like I'm not sure what's restricted on the Facebook and web ones, but is and isn't on the mobile. I don't know. I want to send you a glitch, and I'm on Discord. What are you called on Discord? It's here we go. King Slurp. Here's my there's my Discord user ID. You can private message me there. I think the new Titans will be a bigger part of the treasure island than the already established Titans. Oh, I hope so. I think so too, because on Facebook and web they have the ability to add the second totem, and that's going to be huge. Facebook will have totems to consider, so probably at least 2 of a kind. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right, Hero Lor's Guide. Yeah, because you need at least 2 of the two of the Titans to activate the totem. The dark totem or the light totem. So they surely will release both, or maybe all 4 at the same time. Clash of Worlds Muse is coming to Facebook and web, not mobile. Clash of Worlds is not coming to mobile. Mobile already has a game mode called Global Championship that is effectively Clash of Worlds. It's been around for 6 months, 5 months, 10 months, something like that. Wait and see if I need it for Guild War, as long as they don't do some limited time. Got to get it now for Light and Dark Titans. Yeah, they will, though. They will. Somebody just pinged me. What's happening here? Hero channel. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, Rian. Yes. Okay. So we only need 1 Titan team for GC. True. Facebook has always been more expensive. Shouldn't more Titans be beneficial for dungeon? Yeah. Yep. You can only use the Dark and Lightness Titans against the multi-element rooms, though. Alexander? Do I ever think they're going to bring the Hydras to Facebook? No, Kevin, I don't think so. I think we got the guild raid system instead of the Hydras. That's my thoughts. I don't think that they're going to do that. I don't think that they're going to bring totems and pets to mobile, but I wouldn't really put it past them. Speaking of guild raids, let's do that. Let's do some guild raids. Let's do some guild wars. Now let's do guild raids first, and then we'll kind of continue down the conversation line. So last week I did the Helios line with my Osh meta team. I got about 3 million damage against the 160. There was a time that I did 9 million damage versus the 160 Osh with the Helios line. I don't know what is different now as before. I don't know if maybe I've been purchasing the wrong buffs now, or what the situation is, to be perfectly honest with you. But But I got about I think maybe 3.5 million damage versus the 160. So at this point, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. Let's see. Astral Shield and Healing Converter. Cool. Let's go. Would love it if they add TOE to mobile. I mean, we got Tournament of the Elements as kind of our pseudo intra-guild, or I'm sorry, intra-server PvP. When it's not even really intra-server PvP. It's just kind of like, it's basically a PvE mode with names, right? Come on, we got a wind. Am I going to time out? No, I'm not going to time out. We're not going to time out. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah, the up in the Titan Valley, the Tournament of the Elements is this weird. It's this weird pseudo PvE PvP kind of thing. Like Amita Cool, Luca, Jose, Abdo, and Ivano. These are all players from different servers. Not our server, but from different servers. And I don't actually fight them. Like you can see this guy Abdo is from server 13. Amita Cool is from server 31. Jose is from server 53. You know? So it's like, you don't actually, I mean, you can fight them, but you just raid. You just raid all the way up, right? So it's not actually doing anything. I think every now and then you might stumble on like tier 4 or 5. And this is supposed to represent like the ultimate test of the PvE side of things for Titans, because you have these 3 Titan Lords right here that have 1.5 million power level that you have to defeat them. They're difficult. They're difficult to defeat, but the rewards are really good. Like you get, like the top player each week gets 100,000 emeralds. The top player in the world each week gets 100,000 emeralds. So, and then 100 of these tournament certificates, which you use. The tournament certificates are awesome. You can use them for, hero soul stones, but large skin stone chests and artifact coins, which is always nice. It's always nice. Oh, and chaos cores, I guess. TOE is kind of silly though. It's kind of silly. It's like a throwaway or thrown together activity. Damage on Osh also depends on where the buff is, at 50, 100, or 150 for X. If you marksman buff is at 50 or the other ones. Ours is at 150, Jiv. King Slurp, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's do some Guild Wars, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about Fafnir. All right? We're scooting along. So we're facing off against Divine Awakening. Divine Awakening is the one guild that I get assigned basically the same team every single week. So there's not going to be a lot of testing or figuring out with this guild. But we do want to make sure that they haven't overspent too high on their teams to kind of make sure we're in the same bracket without having to do some training. So there's Frederick. I face Frederick and Crowbar every single week in Divine Awakening, and much like them, I basically keep my defense the same because I don't have a huge catalog of strong heroes. I'm not sure if I hit the timestamp for Guild Wars there or not. So for Frederick here, Frederick is 969,000 power level. Last week he was at 967,000 power level. All right, so not much difference there. And he was using Aurora Nebula ODH. Perfect, okay. And I used Astaroth, Oliver, Kark, Fenris, and surprise, Isaac Mara. I used Martha Axel and Jorgen with no pet. And my team pet was Fenris. Okay? Now, anytime you see this many magic attackers, you just throw Isaac in and you play full auto. Speed up. Because Isaac is just going to spam over and over and over again. He's going to spam faster than I can click. We almost lost Kark there. Almost. But that's okay. We ended up not having to worry at all. And then Crowbar D had 879,000 power this week. He's got 878,000 power last week, so not much of a difference there. And versus this line, we used Astaroth Oliver, Kark Fenris. We used Iris Albus, Nebula Kane, and Martha with Axel, and our team pet was Axel. All right, so this is a team that I used to struggle with quite a bit. Not only because Kira tends to beat Kark teams pretty well. There's not really much supporting Kira here, aside from Isaac's armor penetration buff and Albus occasionally, and also Martha, right? Martha speeding up Kira is definitely going to be beneficial. But the thing about it is this is going to charge my Iris really quickly, and Iris and Nebula and a little bit of Kark damage is going to do really well to clear out the Astaroth very quickly. And then once the Astaroth is cleared out, it's just a matter of time before I roll the rest of the team. Right? Right. So here we go. We are not going to play this one on full auto. We're going to need the time spin stuff. We want to time Kark's ult to have the buff when when Nebula's equilibrium buff is landed on her. I'm sorry, on him. Excuse me. We're going to speed it up here a little bit in the beginning. And yeah, kind of hope for the best. Now, if the enemy team had one more magic damage dealer aside from Helios, we would probably consider using Isaac instead of Nebula here. But the cool thing about Nebula is her ability to just crush the soul very quickly because of the positioning advantage that you can use with Nebula. So it's really nice to use Iris and then use the Nebula ult to hit that split soul. Sometimes, as Kark teams tend to do, they attack slow, and so you don't attack fast enough to kill the split soul before the split soul disappears. See, it was kind of close there for a second, but really not much of a chance there, Crowbar. Now, the really cool thing about this, though, and something that I was looking at this morning about, kind of shifting gears, I had been building up my Zhu to red so that I can start investing in his Ascension tree, because you can't build anything at Ascension tier 5 unless your hero is in red, right? But now that my Zhu is at 115,000 power level almost, I can start working on my Martha again. I don't want to get her too high, but Nebula is somebody that I really need to start focusing on now. Nebula, actually. For the Osh team, for Kark lineups, and I need to really get her up to 110, 115, 120,000 power level. And Martha has a little bit of growing to do as well, just as long as my Martha never passes my Zhu in effectiveness, which is an ambiguous term that I really don't have a way to define. But I don't want my Martha to be more powerful than my Zhu. Oh, one man spam, one man ban. Thank you, D Warman. I'm gonna put some skill points in though. Boom. Right. Okay. I've really been trying to find out how many emeralds I've spent on the altar, because I'm sure I've spent over 45,000 emeralds, but I'm not getting my second star or totem. Kevin Cryptic, if you go down to get help down here in the bottom right, I don't have it shown because I've got it cropped out, but there's a get help button right here, right below. You see where my pointer is, like right here. You can ask them how much emeralds you've spent, and they will tell you. They'll tell you. Leave the Violet Darby? I don't think so. I think you want to invest in the Violet skill. I don't know why you wouldn't want to level that up. Is there any hero in particular that you think might... you might not want them to move? Like, I guess if you're building like a Nebula team or a Dorian team that's based on positioning, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody not leveling up the Royal Defense skill. But I can see why it would be effective. Dwayne, that's okay. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Only level up for Dorian. Yeah, him yoinking Dorian to the middle line is incredibly beneficial. Incredibly beneficial. So okay, let's spend a little bit of time talking about Fafnir. All right, I actually did a bonus live stream yesterday. I woke up yesterday morning and I was like, you know what? I got a couple of hours until the... do I still have them up here? Yeah, I have the tests up right here. I got a couple of hours until the football games start. I really haven't spent much time doing max testing with Fafnir yet. So what I did is I just did arena fights, like Frozen Fire. I attacked Frozen Fire just to get Frozen Fire's stats and information. Like I think I should be able to beat this team because I have a pretty solid line for some of these particular heroes. Maybe I'll time out versus Ziri Martha depending on how well that Ziri is built. But with Martha dead, I may be able to kill her in time. Oh, look at that healing from Ziri. Whew. 30 seconds away from timing me out. Can you imagine a Ziri Fafnir being left over at the end? Like, that'd be kind of cool. So then I would take and I go to the log and I look at the information here so I can see what pets were used on this individual line. And the reason why I did this, not to pick on, AU any more than we already have today, but the reason why I did this is so I can take this team, because this is a team that I would face in the arena on a given day, like on any given day. This is not Frozen Fire's line in Guild Wars. Frozen Fire uses a different line, right? We can go take a look at that if we wanted to. But then I take it over to max testing because I don't have a maxed out Fafnir yet. And I just kind of wanted to see, and this was a line that I saw yesterday. I wanted to see how, if Fafnir would be useful for my account, like for my Kark team, the heroes that I have leveled up. Does Fafnir solve a problem? And first I kind of jumped into it with a team that I thought would win, and then I think I tried this without Fafnir. Oh, I know, I just tried it with these three. Oh, here's another line. So I mean, there's a lot of Kark tank, funny stuff. There's a lot of ways to beat this dumb Krista tank team. For whatever reason, this team with Isaac, I don't know. But I didn't need Fafnir. Like, I didn't need Fafnir to build this. And I was quickly finding out that in lines where I would have multiple agility heroes, Fafnir just wasn't effective at all. So here's the second challenge. It was Corvus Dante, Isaac, Sebastian, Martha. I was trying different lines, different Fafnir Artemis lines, using some of the Way of Honor heroes. Didn't seem to help me win. Oh, here's one with Dorian, Heidi, Iris. Was able to beat it. Yeah. So I get the feeling that Fafnir is not going to be useful for me. And I'm not too upset about it. Like, I already have plenty of agility heroes and I need to level up. I need to finish leveling up Isaac, and eventually I need to touch Sebastian again. Sebastian. I think that Nebula is going to be another important hero that I need to continue to build. Not to mention that at some point, I need to start dumping into Arachne again. Right, I've kept Arachne intentionally low, but I think someday I'm going to need her to be a tank against Dante lines. She's an agility hero on Facebook and web, by the way. So it's like, I already have too many agility heroes that I'm building up. Fafnir's a strength hero. I'm not saying that like there's a crossover there, but I'm using too many agility heroes for Fafnir to be effective. If I were a newer player, maybe Fafnir would be more impactful. Right? I'm sure that there is some amazing team that hasn't popped up just yet, right? It took a little while before Fafnir Artemis was discovered. Fafnir Kark, Fafnir Qingmao, Fafnir Ginger, Fafnir, and I mean Arachne Tank is a fun is a fun build. I don't think that I'm going to invest in him very much at all. I'm going to get him to orange plus... I'm going to get him to orange. Just going to get him to orange. I got him to violet +2, and I was like, I have a lot of the items for violet +3 already, so I got him to violet +3, and I looked at these, and I was like, I already have a couple of these items already now, also. So I can easily get him to orange, I think. So I'll get him to orange, and I'll keep him here for a while. All right. What happens to Fafnir's physical attack? That they say he does not deal any damage. He has this ability right here. Instead of his basic attack, he doesn't do basic attacks at all. Like none of his skills do damage, and his basic attack is replaced with this buff. So that's what it is, Yusuf. If you level up his green skill, he no longer does auto attacks. Kind of like how Nebula doesn't do auto attacks either. Nebula just dances her ball back and forth. Fafnir, Iris, Healer, Nebula, Marcus. So I've been looking at the Nebula side of things a lot, but I don't understand why people would want to use Fafnir with Nebula. I don't understand Fafnir Nebula. Because there's two reasons why you bring Fafnir. You need him to protect a hero that can't protect themselves. Nebula has built-in dodge. It's not high, it's not amazing dodge, but it has some... It exists, right? It exists. So she has some built-in damage resistances, damage avoidance, right? She's almost never at the front of the team, so you don't really need to shield her from damage too much. But I can see it being beneficial. The thing that I think catches a lot of people off guard is Fafnir's bonus damage doesn't increase a hero's physical attack. Enchants the weapon wielded by the ally Fafnir is forging a shield for. This increases the attack's damage. This doesn't increase the stats of the hero. This doesn't increase Nebula's physical attack. She boosts Iris? Right, but Fafnir doesn't boost Nebula at all. I understand the point of Nebula, but Fafnir doesn't help Nebula. Nebula has got 2 attacks. She's got her ultimate, which she has the potential to use quite a bit, and adding the damage bonus to her already high damage on this would be beneficial. Sure. And she has this Disharmony ability, which attacks, I think, once every 20 seconds or so. Attacks the lowest health target. I could see that also. So there's 2 attacks that she doesn't use that often. So that's really the only situation where I can see Fafnir benefiting Nebula. Wouldn't it be better to just use other heroes instead? Maybe a hero that provides armor penetration. Maybe a hero that provides, I don't know, more physical attack. Maybe another hero that provides dodge. Maybe a hero that provides magic defense. I can see that it does boost some of Nebula's skills, but it doesn't feel like it's enough. It just doesn't feel like it's enough for me. So like I said, I'm going to continue to level up Fafnir. I'm going to level him up and get him to at least orange. I'm going to max out his skills. I'm probably going to max his skin also, because it's just the one skin. It only costs about 34,000 skin stones to max out. Not much at all. And I'll let him sit for a while until I can figure out a use case for him. What I think he may end up being really, really impactful for is some kind of Osh team. Keeping maybe Ishmael alive longer versus Osh, I think could be impactful. I think that could be interesting. I don't know, though. I don't know. I quickly got absolutely nothing. There was no warning at all that this would happen. 8,000 coins were gone. Hello, I got a 3-star Fafnir from Fafnir Dolls, and I bought for 8,000 coins. Yeah, Alpha, you need to submit a trouble ticket for that, because that you should get 30 soul stones for that. I've heard that a couple of times, Alpha. Does Fafnir have skins on mobile? I don't think he's got any skins on mobile yet. I'm pretty certain he doesn't, but let's go take a look together. Oh, Jiv, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying about the Osh buffs. Yeah. Did I level up Fafnir? Yes, a little bit. Yeah, he doesn't have any additional skins. Thanks, Robert. Can I recommend a good Fafnir for Yasmin, or is that not good? No, Fafnir and Yasmin could work. I could see Fafnir and Yasmin working just fine. I can see Fafnir being beneficial to a lot of lines that use one agility hero. The problem that I have is that my teams often include more than one agility hero. What did I miss? What did Monta do? Charlie, there is a bug with Qingmao first ascension skill. Her attack doesn't lower the HP of the enemy, but the hero behind Qingmao has attack will lower the HP. Monta, submit the ticket then. Oh, congrats on beating the 160 Alyssa. Yeah, congrats, Monta. There you go. Where should I report this error? In the bottom right-hand corner. Here, let me go full screen. Here we go. Bottom right-hand corner, there's a Get Help button. Click on that. There you go. That's where you submit it. Why is FARP teams the most popular? Why not better agility heroes like Yasmin? Yusuf, I think it's because when Artemis got her slight tweak, she ended up doing too much damage. I don't know. I don't know why specifically. I think Fafnir Ginger and Fafnir Kark are really strong on mobile also. You got all three level 160. I'm so far away. I'm so far away from beating them all. Like I've beat Alyssa with basically the LOL Osh team, but I'm only like on level 145 and level 130 on Brock. I probably could work on these a little bit more. Yeah. Fafnir Kark is popular on mobile. Yep, I love Fafnir Kark. I think it's fantastic. You don't need Sebastian and Isaac and Arachne's intelligence on mobile. Like there's a lot of reasons why Fafnir isn't as good on Facebook and web. You know, Isaac is a must-have hero. You know, a lot of people like to use Sebastian as a crutch. So a lot of people just auto-include Sebastian, and because that plus other agility damage dealer causes it to be inconsistent where he is buffing the damage and, you know, protecting. It just doesn't work as well. You have to use Judge. I should use Judge. I should use Judge more. Nice. Have I tried Fafnir with Qingmao? Let's try Fafnir with Qingmao right now. Are any of these max tests? Ooh, monster boosted Dante. Oh, here we go. Monster boosted Dante. I mean, this is gonna tear apart Qingmao. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. What's the worst that could happen? Dorian, Fafnir, Heidi. Biscuit. Iris. Oliver. Mara. Axel? Let's see what happens. I think that Icarus, I think that Amira is stronger than people give her credit for sure. Oh, get him, Qingmao. Get him. Didn't work, though. Almost got him. Almost got him. What is this? All right, let's try the same team. Let's try something similar here. All right, so Fafnir, Jorgen without the team pet. I'm sorry, without the pet. We don't need Iris here. Let's do Dorian, Qingmao, and whom? See, I would love to use Nebula right here. Let's use Judge just for fun. Here we go. Qingmao tank is not that good. Maybe instead of Judge, I should use an actual tank. Let's do that. Let's use an actual tank instead of Judge. Oh, I should have put Kane on there. That's okay. Who do people use? Do people use Albus or Fenris? Do people use Albus or Fenris for the pet for her? She's one of the worst to face in adventures. Oh, okay. Dorian and Aurora tank that team. Sure. Fenris? Okay, we'll do Fenris. And let's go with... Judge is fine. Judge with Biscuit. Yeah. Forgot to put a team pet. Aurora worst tank. Okay. Now then. Let's do Nebula. Yeah. And we're going to use Kai. And I think we're going to use Sebastian here because it's going to push Nebula to the back. Maybe we use... Nope, that doesn't work. Sebastian, nope. Okay. Let's just use Sebastian. Corvus is so deadly, I wonder why you never use him. I'm leveling him up. I'm leveling him up. No! I'm dead. Astaroth worst tank. Look at Jorgen tanking like a boss, though. Goodness. Fun stuff. Is it supposed to be Fafnir or Qingmao team? You know, Fafnir or Qingmao didn't work against this team, so I'm trying other teams to beat. Trying other teams. Kark tank with Dorian Jet and Fafnir? Maybe. Yeah, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it later. Okay. All right, guys. Live stream is going to be tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. Those of you joining us late, I will be adding the timestamps to the description of this stream. Thank you so much for coming by, hanging out. Good stream today. Good stream today. Hopefully tomorrow or the day after, we'll get some fight videos of Keros in action, both on offense and defense, from some of the whale guilds. Maybe we can get somebody to give us some fight footage. Kyle's got some Killshot, I should say, has shared some video. We're waiting for those to upload still. If you have not already, please consider hitting that like button. It's absolutely free. It takes about 2 seconds, and it is the best way to support me without spending a dime. I think we are very close to getting Darkness Titans on Facebook and web. As soon as we have more information about that, I will share that with you. But I think this has been a good stream. I think today's been a good day. Very little math involved, right? I'm proud of me. Are you proud of me? I didn't even try to do math. My Discord is like glitching out now. Let me make one last pass to make sure LoadRunner didn't download any secret tidbits today. Nothing new. Nothing new on browser or mobile. All right. I guess I will see all of you back here tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.